Hello. Welcome to another evening of Dungeons and Dad Jokes. If you are new with us, like Senior, be sure to hit the subscribe button and join in our live chat. Some announcements. We are going to be in Chicago at the Chicago Steampunk Exposition. Well, just outside of Chicago, technically.
Schulenburg.
In Schulenburg. So
Chicago.
come and check it out because Rhonda and I are going to be running games. We're going to have a table there. I want you to stop by and say hi. And be sure you can check out our website, danddadjokes.com, at the upcoming events to get all that information.
Yeah, come see us at Chicago and ask Jody about the dragons.
The dragons. I swear I saw it. I don't even have them with me. So I didn't sit down with them.
That gives them something to come talk to us about. Chuck's gonna come.
Chuck's like, Chuck ran off.
Smart boy.
So yeah.
Gets it from his dad.
Some things. That's for sure. So yeah, so check out our website, upcoming events. You can find the information about the Chicago Steampunk Exposition. There are also some other events that you will, some you will find us at, and some you may find us at. That is the, I will be at Maricopa Con up in Phoenix. I may be at Tucson Comic Con. So, and Rhonda probably has a couple. Oh, AcadeCon or.
GameCon Junction
is
coming up in the fall, and so is a Catacon coming up in the fall, and there was another one, and I can't remember what it was right off the top of my head.
Yeah,
but I promise I'll say something about it when I get there.
I'm getting pretty good at these. Having fun doing them.
All of this writing,
all of this poetry stuff will be on the website. I'm sorry, the website's a little bit in shambles, but I've been a little bit busy.
She's pulling herself back together. It's fine. With the help of doctors. Life be lifing. Exactly.
Gotta go to another specialist.
So a convention about writing be pros and cons?
Ooh. I'd go to that one.
I know you would.
All right. I think that's all the announcements, actually. I didn't miss anything, did I? I hope not.
I don't think so.
I'm missing brain cells.
Because tonight's episode, which is number 44, correct?
No.
And when I found out the title, I wanted to reach out and touch someone.
Entitled Another Dragon?
Question mark.
All right. So give us some recap.
And not the one she just showed.
Not the one I just showed. Nope.
I'm wondering if it's the dragon we've been talking about, but probably not.
I should put my new dragon in view.
I don't know.
My new dragon back there. Oh, he's still not going to be in view.
Oh, if it's the one that I was talking to her about a while ago, Glitch is going to go gaga.
Gaga.
I don't know about that.
Okay, maybe after he dies.
All right. So what happened last week?
After what I talked to Jody about, you might actually really go gaga. But anyway.
Damn it, you can't see me perking my brow. Like, what the fuck?
Well, that's what happens when you leave your camera off, Joe.
I don't feel well.
I can say all kinds of things without you raising that eyebrow at me. Or giving me that look.
I remember Pete had a dragon.
I remember Puff the Magic Dragon.
Pete's dragon was one of the best.
I don't know. Puff got me through some hard teenage times.
Yeah.
We're getting completely off track and we haven't even done the recap.
Got my brother sent to prison.
Huh? That sucks.
It's gonna
Well,
be really
he was
fast
selling it.
or really
Huh.
long. 'Cause I didn't write everything
Let's
down.
do it. Let's do it. You didn't write everything down. What?
Not when
All
I
right.
was listening to the stream, because I had wrote so much last week while we were actually playing. And
Oh,
oh my goodness, I'm starting to connect this on the board.
yeah. We didn't talk more murder board all week. I don't know
Oh,
what's wrong with her.
Needs to update the online one.
It was
Yeah.
a killer murder board.
It was indeed.
Ooh, you know what? I just had a
Yes,
thought.
personally.
You had an epiphany.
You could, since you have that projector thing, you could just project your online murder board onto your wall, and then nobody gets mad that you're putting pins and stuff into the wall and covering it.
Phil told me again, Mom, he can reach these papers. You need to do something. I'm like,
I'm
okay,
trying.
come on, come back
All
to
right.
the living room.
So give
All
us
right.
a recap.
Last week we went into the Anderson residence. What's his name? Starts with a C. Something Corden?
Cadron?
Cat?
Karis.
No, it was Cadron.
No, it was Karis. Karis Anderson. is
Oh,
the one that
Anderson.
works-
Sorry,
Because
I was
that's
thinking
right.
about the vampire. My
Yeah.
bad.
Wrong C
Because I
name.
was thinking Carlos. You're right. And
Karis.
because
Carlos without
we
the
went
L.
in and found his server room in the basement being protected by a hellhound. And a glitch got in there, disabled the door so it wouldn't open. And never mind.
I'm wondering what that was about.
I don't know.
Don't ask me.
I actually called glitch by the wrong name.
Oh, did you? I didn't catch.
Okay, I didn't catch.
That's because I read it. I didn't say it. I
Mm.
called
Oh.
it.
Gotcha.
I called him Joe in my notes.
In your notes, Joe.
Who's Joe?
Ah,
Yeah,
I
Joe
don't
didn't
know.
do
know.
nothing.
he's the guy that works at the button factory.
Ah,
With a wife and 2 kids.
Yes. On with the recap.
Now I'm
oh,
doing
but
it.
I
Come
have
on,
a
let's
joke.
go.
No, never mind.
You got into
Glitch.
got into the
Confirmation.
basement.
On the computer, he found information on Aneki.
Mhm.
I forgot what his first name is. It's not on here. I have it
Anazo.
somewhere. And oh my gosh, what is that?
If we
You
knew,
can't read
we'd
your
have,
own writing.
Oh.
we'd have found a cure.
That he strong arms and makes promises and has
A
even
strong
been
pad.
known to interfere with votes to stay as the acting CEO of Rinraku. However, later found out from Hestaby he is not a dragon. Wilson,
The volleyball guy?
who's dead, yeah, worked for Shiawase, but was trading secrets with Finn Glasser, and has connections to Jason Stockton, who Gibson got a call from. You have too many stinking names. I should shut up.
It's
That's what is running.
it's yeah.
That is the nature of running.
He also had transaction items with others like Proxy, Franklin, Top Dog, and Sparks. Oh, he had information on that Oyakawa. You have to give me a minute with all these names.
Oh yeah, Cowabunga.
Yes.
Cowabunga.
That's speculating that the technomancer he possibly worked with, could have been Proxy. Interesting information we found out about the Chloe Donaldson abduction was put together by Renraku, and the team that rescued her was hired by Zeta Crew. Levi, who we're in here getting information for, his daughter, we got some information on her. She's an assistant manager and possibly a spy for another corporation. He found information on Kadrin, Olaru. He was brought on by Aneki.
Oh, you were saying his last name. I don't have his last name written here, so I was like, I don't know who Olaru is.
That's his last name. I said that because last week you didn't have his last name, and I looked it up and put it on the notes.
Gotcha.
He's currently he's a vampire from Romania, and he's currently residing in Prince George. And the plans.
And the dragon?
The dragon, that's right.
Prince George and the dragon. Yeah.
Prince George and the dragon. And Glitch also found the plans to intercept the item or get the item was foiled by Zeta Crew. There was some information on Oteka. The other native girl.
Ayoka.
Ayoka, thank you. There was information on her there, and
she'd remember it better if I.
Where she's at. I did go in and look up. Sioux is part of the Native American Nation. Native American Nation is the
Native American Nation. Okay, is the name of the nation. Okay.
Yeah. Sometimes I can be useful. There was information on Proxy, but that he disappeared and might be running under a different name. There was absolutely nothing on Talia. There's more information on Love Fear, and has to be. All of which we already knew. There was a file on Galia Shapiro. I do not know. Figurehead, Face of Israel. Face of Israel social life. Activist and a possible. I don't know what I wrote here.
Uh-oh.
I don't know what you wrote either.
Neither do I.
It looks like corn.
I can't read my own writing.
That's dangerous. Right. I'm pretty sure that's not right.
We'll figure it out. If I have to, I'll go back and rewatch it. YW is a consultant agency working for Renraku. Or for Renraku. They do research and information on the item. Where just research and information on the item. But they do a lot more. And you found a file on the item that included a list of names and a working file that had Dominic Butler, Finn Glasser, and Proxy with a question mark, and two other names, which our illustrious GM didn't give us. working file on those that had possibly landed on the list and got knocked off.
Ah,
That way you can remember what I'm talking about.
okay.
Got a list of everybody that he knows of that's looking for the item, which I think that we already knew most of all of that. Glitch found some emails, one from Aneki and one from Levi, just general emails. But he found a third one. I'm not sure who it was from. I don't think we knew who it was from. Or was it to somebody? Anyway, just simply say, oh, it was from Cracker Jack. Was how it was. That's how you told it. But
I'll have to go back and watch it because
yeah,
I have Cracker
you
Jack as
said-
being where you're going to meet Levi.
you said both of them.
Okay.
Oh, I remember
And
correctly.
I'm thinking that it wasn't from Cracker Jack, even though that's what the impression that I got because of what you were saying. I think that it wasn't it didn't have a name on who it was from. I don't. But anyway, on Friday,
say?
11 to 2 at the restaurant called The Cracker Jack.
Yes.
Glitch set up an email to Lofear with a Neki's email address. And so it appears to be sent from the server here at the Anderson house, but it was not actually sent. And he set up all of these files to be, if there's any changes made, to go to his burner.
And I believe the email you're talking about was from Levi, who sent it to him, and there was a backdoor that tried to install.
There was a back door.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
You got rid of that one, I believe.
There was a back door, and you scrubbed it. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
And then I made sure all the emails looked like they were unread.
Right. And let me see.
Oh, wait. There was an email that said meet at the Cracker Jack 11 to 2 on Friday.
Yeah.
Who was that? Was
I
from
thought you
Levi?
Oh, you said you watched the
Oh.
very end.
Yeah, I watched the very end. I
That
didn't
wasn't the
catch
very end.
No, it was not.
It was
No,
the
it
very
was
end
not.
of being in the Anderson house. But yeah, it wasn't the end of the episode. That's why.
All right, I gave you 3 names that fell off the list: Dominic, Finn, and who?
Dominic, Finn Glasser, and Proxy.
And Proxy.
Question
Okay.
mark.
Well,
Proxy,
Proxy's still on the
question mark.
list.
Technomancer is on the list.
Yeah.
Right, which we confirmed they thought was Proxy.
Yeah, Proxy fell off of the list because Proxy
they
no
know
longer exists.
Proxy
Oh.
really no longer
This
exists.
Technomancer is running under a different name now. Proxy doesn't exist anymore. So
Okay.
That's why Proxy fell off the list.
Technomancer is
Homie
still
had a
on the
bad
list.
note taking.
Don't
I know.
worry, Joe. Your name is still
I
on
don't
the
care
list.
about that. I'm just, like, if you're gonna associate a name with a title, you're gonna keep it associated, even if that name is gone, in case it
So-
pops up again.
Well, it is associated, but it's not on the list. It's associated by just knowledge as opposed to putting it right next to each other.
And I don't think that Anderson is in charge of making the list.
No.
He may have seen Proxy on the list and seen Proxy off the list, and that's why he pulled it down.
No, Aneki is the only person that controls that list, from my understanding, from last session.
Aneki definitely made the list.
Yes. Reggie, while we're in there, Reggie informs us that we're about to have company. So we all leave, and maybe not quite as gracefully, but Glitch did manage to parkour over the wall.
I'm a techie. Like you do the flips, I don't.
I confirm.
Throw me a ladder.
Tell you what, you can try to hack into the next computer, and then we'll compare.
I also don't have that other little ability that you took,
Yeah.
I just drive the bus.
but I could sure punch the heck out of it.
Okay, the other two names that was on this list, or that had fallen off this list, I guess I should say. The other
Uh-huh.
two names are just first names, or at least they seem like just first names. Amorin,
Amo-
AMAMURYN. And the other name is Dina.
All right. Let's see. Sparky stayed in the air, and Reggie saw two people get out. The one, we're all assuming that it is Anderson, and the other one turned out to be Pulse. Glitch, I believe, called for the meeting with Hestaby. And at the warehouse. So Finn Glasser was tucked in a room. And she gave a lot of information. I didn't write a lot of that down because it was stuff we already knew. A lot of it. I can go back and write it down later. And Luna took a good long look at Hestaby and remembered that Hestaby was there for the memory that she had. And she gave Luna she gave me a lot of information on the situation, who was cursed, why they were cursed, what the curse was.
The person cursed was Miramasu, I believe
Yep.
is the name.
Yes, it's
Masaru.
Masaru
Masaru.
or Masaru.
The curse was on his inability to procreate.
No.
Not quite.
Not quite. The curse was on his offspring.
To die.
Yes, to die.
To die.
Which is effectively the same thing.
unless there were specific circumstances.
Yes.
They would perish except for under certain conditions. He did it because he was jealous, angry, and mad over the fact that, and he wanted to humble Masaru because having a senior moment.
He was the youngest of them to become a grand dragon first.
That's
I
it.
have a lot of those.
Oh my
Senior
gosh.
moment.
They get worse by the minute. When Glitch asked about Lenore Corwin was the memory that I was
Cohen.
having. She was a mage. She was missing the third finger on her right hand. Thinking that she was probably moonborn. She was gifted her ability to curse was more potent.
Not just curse, but magic.
Or magic altogether. Okay.
Yeah.
She was from the Mount Carmel area, so that also leads to that. But when Glitch asked her about Lofier's hold on her or whatever, has to be said. She was mostly unwilling. She was a mostly unwilling subject to Lofier. Loafer.
Loafer.
That.
He's a shoe.
and that's we ended up there. I asked Glitch if he could find out anything about Lenore Corwin on the interwebs. And we're still supposed to meet Levi in the morning. It was still in the evening when we were done yesterday. So that's where we left off.
All right.
And Luna is curious and wants to go see Thread or... why do I always forget her name? She has purple hair.
Zoe.
Thank you.
She has purple hair. That's who she is. The girl with purple hair.
Zoe.
Zoe.
About a couple of things. She's got some things running around in her head. So I want to go see Zoe about another dose.
Okay.
And I want to see Thread about blood tests on me, an ancestral DNA test.
Okay.
What kind of blood do I have?
You want her to dig through 23andMe or Ancestry.com or what are the names of some of the other ones?
I mean, technically, your DNA is linked to your sin, but getting access to that information is a whole nother story.
Well, I would go to another source, but I kind of burnt those bridges a little bit. Or a lot of it.
A lot of it, perhaps. Maybe.
I haven't felt any repercussions from that yet. But that
Which
word
is yet?
We haven't killed Dozer yet.
Yet. Oh, Dozer's looking for something. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was. I asked him for it. I'm blanking on what it was.
Did you ask him to look into Arthur Cox or did you ask him to look into YW?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Don't get all Dozer killed. He's up and coming.
Only way to get good is to do it.
Gonna find out how good he is here in a little bit.
I told our DM that you only did that because I won't let you kill him.
No.
So he threw him out as bait.
Homicidal
I
maniac.
warned him of the job.
That's true.
I'm not
And
a
you warned
homicidal
him of the
maniac.
danger.
I'm not a homicidal maniac. I'm a sadist. Okay.
It's
Yeah,
close. It's close.
a rose without any leaves is still got thorns.
Still got thorns.
As it should.
All right.
Rose by any other name still has thorns. Yeah, that's the saying.
You want to talk to Zoe and Thread. You want to get another dose, and you want to ask Thread if she's willing to dig into the DNA connections.
And
Or
I want
even
to
if,
get on the
even
road.
if she can.
Reggie is going to go race some more because there is about 2 weeks of downtime ish
In Europe.
in Europe again. And so he's going to hit some race time.
And Middle East.
And Middle East.
Yes, and the Middle East.
All right.
Oh,
Phoenix is putting wards on a new residence for Glitch. Nice residence. It's got a little bit of land up in the north, just north of Seattle, like just outside of Seattle, where it's much more spacious and there's some land. Yes, you sounded like you were going to say something.
me? No.
No, Joe.
Oh.
Oh, no, sorry.
Okay.
I was gonna
All right.
actually get you an address. I just
Oh,
had it.
it's fine.
Buying you a house?
He is
Oh, not that
buying
kind
a
of getting an
house.
address. Okay.
Yeah, no.
Not buying a house. He's buying
And
an estate.
Glitch, you're
Oh,
looking,
yeah.
you're digging for Lenore.
I'll snore.
Information on Lenore. Reggie is going to go racing.
Right.
Okay.
How many races are you going to do in the next, what was it, 2 weeks?
In 2 weeks, I can do 2 races. Yeah.
2 races? Okay. So go
Yeah.
ahead and give me 2 drive checks.
Okie dokie. How many drives do I got for that now? I've up that.
14 or something.
No, I think it's 19.
19? Oh, geez.
Well,
I'm like 2 updates ago.
Yeah, it's been a while. Well, even then, that was 17. Let's see, where am I? No, it's 18. Yeah, 18.
Okay.
So 2, 4, 6, 8.
So you go ahead and give me 2 drive checks. And you're going to meet Levi on Friday, which is like, I don't know, 2 days from when you got into the Andersons, roughly. And this is before Reggie leaves for his races. So Reggie is present if he needs to be.
Cool.
Oh, sorry, Lulu. I didn't mean to kick you. I'm not used to you being underneath there.
Edge that one. Because why not? 7. Not my best roll.
That was not that was not your best roll.
Oh, well, I'll still get a podium out of it. I hope. I don't want a DNF, but those happen.
No DNF. That would be a critical glitch.
No, I didn't have that.
I rolled better this time.
Without using edge, I got 10.
Nice. All right.
That was an unusual one.
All right. Yeah, you don't have to use
All,
edge.
all my black dice came out as 5s and 6s.
Nice. Your first race, you won by a hair's breadth.
Okay.
Xander was coming up fast.
Right.
You barely snuck by that one. The second one, you won by a landslide.
Always nice. So that'll lead the one race in Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi.
Which will be like 2 or 3 weeks after that.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. All right. Luna.
Already secured the championship, though.
Yep. Yes, you are already the champion. The rest of these are posterity's sake.
They're also advertisement for the company.
That's true too. You go to see Zoe. She says she'll get right on that. She'll whip up a dose. It'll be ready in just a couple of days. And you give blood to Thread so that she can start her business. She'll start working on that. She said, give her some time. It's going to take some time. Getting into DNA information is not the easiest of tasks.
I will pay her well.
She will gladly accept it and pray that she can get into those data banks fairly easily so that she has time to spend that money.
Am I about to get a call from Rex saying there's a new job to break into the DNA registries?
Baby. You got to build a back door. Oh my goodness. You would probably be the first person he would call for that. You get a text from Dozer Glitch.
I will read said text.
He says, have some info.
Same place? Question mark.
Yeah. I forget where you met him the last time, but yeah. Oh, the troll. That's right, the troll. That is still there in 2075. The troll. Yes.
20 minutes.
I'll be there.
And I will head out.
All right. You head out to meet Dozer. In 20 minutes, you arrive at the troll. And you see Dozer sitting there on the leg of the troll. And he's got his deck, and he sees you pull up, and he pulls out some data sticks. And as you walk up, he hands them to you. Says, I will need to leave town for a little bit. Not so sure I was able to cover my tracks too well. But here's the information.
You know, Luna's gonna kill me, right?
I'm alive. For now.
I will kill if you don't send him to the right place.
Go to Toronto.
Toronto.
I got some friends there.
Anyone I should look up?
They'll look you up.
All right. I'll go to Toronto for a while. Disappear. Yeah, this information's all clear of like data bombs and all of that stuff. I took care of all of that, but yeah, you might want to look at it offline.
I can do
just
that.
to be safe.
Offline, in a Faraday cage.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think I can manage that.
That would be good. Yeah. Interesting stuff. I don't want to get mixed up in it.
Well, you already are.
Well, yeah, I know, but I don't want to get any more mixed up in it. Hence why I'm leaving town for a little while. I need them not to find me, and I'll probably be offline for a while.
Kind of wish I knew what that was like. But
you just turn everything off. That's what you do.
One would think. I'll take the cred sticks and then I'll hand him another stick of 100K.
All right then. Unexpected, but appreciated.
Don't go dying.
I'll do my best.
Well, If anyone tries to kill you, you be sure to try to kill them right back. Now, you hear?
You got it. Shoot first, ask questions later.
Sometimes.
Most of the time.
I always ask questions first, okay?
Is it something along the lines of, do you got a death wish? Is that the
Yeah,
first
something like
question?
that. Or
Okay,
or
that's what I
you have
figured.
2 options and you're not gonna like either of
Well, that's not a question. That's a
them.
statement.
Fair.
All right. I'm skipping
I'll-
town. I'll be in
Yep.
Toronto.
Sounds good. As essentially as we're sitting there, I'm shooting off a message to Alpha
Okay.
to pick this kid up and keep him safe, or Luna will kill us both.
He'll say. Who will respond? I'll keep an eye on him. And he will. Dozer will kind of give you a salute and say, till we meet again.
Hopefully soon. And I'll turn and I will hop in my car and drive to the war room.
All right. You'll see him starting to walk off as you get in your car. All right. You've got some information. Phoenix, you visit Night Owl during this time to get Power 4 Foci.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Let's-
ask her to keep or to either if she can hunt one down or put me in touch with somebody who can make one for me. It's not an urgent thing because I don't even have the karma to bond it right now. But
okay. She will begin that process then.
yeah, and with one that powerful, I know it's gonna take like a week, probably or more.
A little bit of time. Yeah.
He does such good deeds taking care of me. He should get more karma.
I know. It sucks. Like karma as meta currency is currency for mages, but karma is
Yeah,
not like
and
that
it
for anybody
takes
else. And it's
so
it's a little
much.
crazy.
Takes
but
so much karma to do anything as a mage.
It does. It takes a lot of karma. So all right. So
Yeah, 'cause
Night
it's
Owl will
gonna-
get on that.
It's going to cost quite a bit. I mean,
Mhm.
it's nothing cost wise for me, but
Mhm. So yeah, Night Owl will get on that for you. Absolutely. No questions asked. Just that as soon as I find it, I'll get it to you.
I meant to do it during the week, but I'm also going to work on. I'll just let you know
Renewing
what
your
to roll.
spirits.
But yeah, to
Yeah.
get new spirits, I'm
Yeah.
going to release all my current spirits and
All right.
get new ones.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, some of them I've used more than others, but none of them are out of services, so they will.
I will be
all
doing the
appreciate
same.
that.
All right. Refreshing your sprites.
Yep.
All right.
Your spirits without the extra eye.
Yeah.
Now you can
Yep.
use that no sugar Sprite.
Right.
Sugar-free spirit.
Sugar-free Sprite. The cranberry. You need the cranberry Sprite and the. Sorry. Now we're off. I'm off on a tangent. My mind's going whoop. Now.
Yeah.
All right. So you're gonna renew your spirits. You're gonna renew your sprites.
I'm gonna
You're gonna
renew
go
my
racing.
subscription
You're
to
gonna
the local newspaper. Oh.
I was going to work on an article to come out today, but I did not get to it. Hopefully, I'll be able to get to it.
What's
for
with
next
you guys
week.
and working?
I know. It's like we got jobs.
So weird.
All right. So, where do you go? What do you do? You've got Friday. Friday comes up. You're gonna have to meet Levi. Let's not skip Levi.
Well, no,
Levi
I
comes
just
up.
figured I'd go to the war room since there's the Faraday cage there.
That's true. The Faraday cage is there. Do you want to do this before you meet Levi or after you meet Levi?
If the war room
Give me
is
the-
empty right now, we'll do it before.
The war room is pretty much always empty. The only other person that's in there are, well, you guys. So
Finn.
occasionally Karen or Bruce, not Bruce. Bruce.
Bronco.
Oh my gosh, Bronco. That's
Bronco.
it. I was like, I didn't think it was Bruce. I was like, what is his name?
All right.
But those
Yeah.
are the only people that ever make it to the war room.
I'll do it before just to get it out of the way so we
Did
don't
we
forget.
still have Finn at the warehouse all this
Yeah.
Yes,
downtime?
Finn is
Yes.
at the warehouse.
He's getting fed every once in a while.
Did you put somebody in charge of him, or is just Phoenix going to check on him every so often?
Glitch should go check on him too.
Okay.
Yeah, we take turns going and
You take
checking on
turns?
him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make
I'll
sure he's
take it.
fed.
I know
Finn.
how these guys are, so I'll take him some decent food when I go.
Okay. You will quickly
Gee.
become his favorite.
What are you doing spoiling him? What's wrong with you?
I mean, I wasn't going to take him bread and water. I was just going to get him some takeout from the local, grab and go place. That's fancy in this part of town.
That's
let's
fair.
let's
That's
face
fair.
it. Karen would be nonplussed.
Yes.
She goes down there to clean, and that's about the only time. And
Yeah, that's about it. It's about it.
Well then,
All right.
hope she doesn't come out.
I don't want
Stop
to
it.
kill a weak. I don't want to kill somebody weakened by hunger.
Right?
Um,
All
yes,
right.
I'll take those data chips, and I'll go to
Okay.
the war room, and I will strip down, butt ass naked, and walk into the Faraday cage.
You just
please
wanna be
warn
in-
her before you do that.
Karen opens the door, goes, ah!
You do not want to have to give her a
She
pay
better
raise.
open
for
the door and go
battle
ah,
scars.
and then leave.
Give the
Pretty
girl
much
some
every
warning.
every bit of equipment has wireless.
Yeah.
So, and I just touching it connects it to me.
Just touching it all.
So
Okay.
that is why it is staying out. I will also turn off my cyberware wireless.
Okay. All right. Turn that off. Are you by yourself in the Faraday cage? I mean,
I do-
Bronco and
Bronco's with me.
yeah, Bronco's with Reggie. If Reggie's out
All the
racing,
other guys
Bronco's
do not
with him.
come below the
Yeah.
second level.
And Karen is not there. You walked in and said, "Hey, Karen, give me some privacy," and she said,
Yeah.
"Absolutely." Is it just you then, Glitch?
as far as I know,
Okay. All right. I was just checking, making sure you didn't want somebody to come with you necessarily.
I wouldn't have reached out at that
Okay,
point. It's more
all
I
right.
need to find this out now.
Okay. All right. You connect to the data chip. You connect to some of the wireless equipment that's in
No.
the Faraday cage, the wired equipment that's in the Faraday cage.
Okay.
Whatever's
Nothing that's
in
gonna
the
send-
Faraday cage.
I
don't
will
remember
avoid
what else is there.
connecting to anything there. I'll suppress
Okay.
the wireless signal.
Okay. All right. And you're just reading the data chip straight up then.
Yep. I will check
Okay.
for any data bombs in case he missed any,
Okay.
or any backdoors, things like that. And then I
Okay.
will read them.
Okay. Go ahead and do me a matrix search. You don't have to hack this. It's open to you. But just do a search.
9.
9. Okay. You do find a very well hidden back door that would have, once opened, would have sent signal.
Does it have a signature on it?
It does have a signature on it.
Does it belong to one ego?
I don't remember what Ego's mark was.
I don't either.
I don't.
That's
I
what-
remember.
You do
I
remember
remember
what
what
Ego's mark
Viper's
is?
was.
Yeah, it's a Emmy.
Oh, it was an Emmy. That's right. Yes, that is what you will find is an Emmy. I was thinking of something different, but yes, it's an Emmy. That's what it was.
All right, I will try to remove it.
You will find an Emmy.
Yep.
All right. I don't
Or
know
an
what
Oscar.
edit or an
Yep.
Oscar. Yeah.
Edit.
Edit. Okay.
Yep. And I'm
So
using my data sprite for all of this.
okay. Oh, that's gonna make things a little easier.
I'm going to use edge on that roll.
Oh, for shame. You're in a Faraday cage.
It was 3. I didn't want only 3. Okay.
He's got an image to maintain.
He's got an image.
That is 7.
All right. You managed to undo the back door there. Close the back door basically.
Then I will read the file.
All right. In this data chip, you're going to find 2 files. One of them's YW, one of them's AC. The YW, you open that up and you see some business transactions from YW Consultants, with Rinraku, with Israeli intelligence, with Seder Crew, with Shiawase, with what's it? Aries.
Well, aren't they quite the little whores?
Yeah, they are. You see several transactions with major corporations and a few individuals, including Regina Sharon Donaldson. So there's a lot of business transactions. It looks like a consulting agency. It looks like they're business transactions for consultations, various things like that. And then you dig a little deeper, which, Dozer kind of puts in little like tabs and posties and things like that. You dig a little deeper where he puts some posties and stuff, and you find basically like an org chart almost. You do see Arthur Cox on here. You see Ego, you see Pulse, you see what's his name? Oh my gosh, I gotta find all my notes. What's his name from the Israeli intelligence that's in charge of several agents? I gave him a name and I don't remember what his name was.
I've
Right
got it
offhand.
right here. I believe.
I gave it to you when you were in Morocco.
Monaco.
Harville, is it Harville Gotti?
That's it. Gotti. Harold. Gotti. I don't think there's a V in it. Gotti. You see Gotti on here. You see inputs in there. You see also Amelia. And Dina. And Amelia and Dina are like way at the bottom. Arthur is up at the top. Pulse and Ego are pretty much next to Arthur, and any of the other names are kind of fall between, where they kind of branch out and whatnot. And a few
Who was
other
at the
names
top?
that Arthur,
Okay.
Ace Cox.
Okay. Anything else in these files?
Digging through. there anything else in there? You will find some of the information that you already have from digging through Talia's past, Luna's past. So you'll find some of that same information, some of the research information, um, buried even deeper. You'll find the location of the research facility, which I think you may have already had. And a little like the missions and statements and things like that of, making a safer tomorrow or whatever, some $10 words that like can be
Propaganda.
construed into, yeah. Hmm. Yep. So you find that under YW Consultants. Under Arthur Cox, you find some information. You finally see a picture, which you managed to come across earlier. White hair, older, very much like the old research scientist kind of look, um, without too much of the crazy eyes. Um, you find some information that he was Israeli born. He definitely, it kind of talks about some of the exploits of various countries and things like that. He's tried this research facility in his younger years with some other agencies, including with Ares, but didn't work with Ares. He actually worked with Ares there for a little bit, but it didn't come to fruition. But it did come to fruition in Israel with the intelligence agency there. And mostly because, he has in there, certain things that are basically, Dozer puts tabs in there that like, this is private info, this is public info, things like that. The private info is a little bit of Arthur Cox notes. That's basically like he believes this works because, they don't know exactly what's going on there. They just know it works. And having his own ties to the nation, having been born there, also, puts him a foot in the door. Um, what else do you know about Arthur Cox in here? No, that's pretty much it.
Is that Israeli born? Did it give a area or a city?
He,
I'm just essentially
I don't
trying
know,
to determine if he was born in the same place as Luna.
Tel Aviv, I guess, because I think Jerusalem was the one that got hit with all the toxin, unless I have those backwards.
But not where Luna's from?
No,
Okay.
it is not from Mount Carmel.
Okay. Well, I impose digital weird mustache and eyebrows over his image before closing up the info and getting dressed.
Try. All right. Close up the information and you get dressed. Do you have a
I'm
sprite working on Lenore?
Yep.
Okay.
And if it's on the way, I will drive by my drop spot and see if there are any new messages from Ego.
No new messages from Ego right now.
I'm going to send him a message. I just don't know what music's going to accompany it.
Ego and Glitch talking music clips.
Yes.
All right, you look for that. You're going to drop something off to Ego. What's the message that's going to accompany it? Or just a poke or tag?
Don't want to say that because that just wouldn't sound right. You should do better at hiding your code.
Oh, okay. All right.
And I think, no, I just have to re-listen to part of it just to check because I don't want to misremember something.
I think the last one you sent him was "You're So Vain."
Yes, and I don't want to send that one again. I gotta be original. It'll be The Pretender by Foo Fighters.
Ooh. All right. Way to insult his ego.
I've kind of been poking his ego this whole time.
Yeah, but he was accepting "You're So Vain." It's like, yeah, well, it's fair.
Okay.
Oh man. Okay.
Could have sent him the platters. The Great Pretender.
Great Pretender, yeah. All right. He will get that message.
And then I will go home to prep
All right.
for Levi.
All right. You prep for Levi. All right. You guys get ready to go meet Levi. Do you all go and meet Levi? Do you just send a couple of you? Do you... Luna goes to meet Levi? Vocalization
Well,
is nice.
I don't have
Sorry, I was
to meet
talking to B.
Levi, but I'm going.
You're going. Okay. I mean, Glitch, he knows. He recognizes the face.
I will go and meet Levi as well.
Okay. All right. Phoenix, Reggie, you'll be on standby, I suppose, unless there's something else you want to do.
Oh yeah, Reggie doesn't leave until after Levi.
Yeah, I already said that Reggie wouldn't leave until after
Yeah.
Levi, technically. You're muted.
I'll be in nearby if needed.
Okay. All right. All right. You go to the Cracker Jack. When you walk in, you will see Levi sitting at a table. It's just a small cafe restaurant type thing. I don't think it was, I didn't say it was a bar. I think it was a restaurant. Luna, do you go in with Glitch or do you stay outside?
I won't stay outside.
Okay.
I'll go in with him
Okay. All right.
and be with him or across the room or whatever. I'll leave that up to him.
Well, you guys just decide that.
I'm sorry, what are we deciding?
Do you want her to be actually with you or be just a presence in the room, like be on the other side of the room for whatever reason?
I would suggest the
Protection.
present. The less of us this guy sees, the better.
Okay. So you'll be on the other side of the room. All right. you walk in. Um, Luna, you probably walk in first in this case. Then, um, you walk in, and you get a faint smell of brimstone. Um, and it's coupled with an odd smell. It's not really a natural smell. It's it's a very distinct smell, and every university has this in their buildings. It's a very distinct smell. When you go into a cement building, old university building type smell, it's coupled with that.
Smells like black mold.
Honestly, I don't know. I don't must. It does kind of have a musty smell to it. It's just really weird. It's not every cement building. It really is a university building, man. It's just that
That smell of old wood and age.
age. Yeah. It's just the weirdest smelling in the world.
Student janitorial staff who doesn't care if it gets cleaned.
Yeah, maybe.
No, maybe it's about
I
it.
will
It's fair.
on my comm. Let
And
you
it's
know
faint.
there's a dragon around here somewhere, and it's not one that we know.
Okay. I'm sending back messages. You know, mentally.
And after that, I will immediately smell for Glitch. Make sure he stays close.
Yeah, he's just calm.
Yeah,
Getting
he's
the job
walking in, getting the job done.
Look around and then see if anybody reacts to my presence. Like if somebody's trying to keep surveillance on whoever walks through.
You see Levi kind of look up, but that's really the only one. You don't.
Besides
Nobody
me.
else
I'll
seems to
walk-
be reacting.
I'm
Aside from
keeping
Luna.
surveillance on him
Mm,
of the olfactory kind.
Yeah, but you're expected.
I'll walk over and I'll sit down.
He will nod and say, so you got that done.
I'll take out a data chip and slide it over to him. And it's the one that has the trace and everything of that email.
Oh, okay. The email for incriminating purposes.
Yep. Because he wanted blackmail.
Yeah, he did.
And so it's not really blackmail if I send it.
It's fair. He says, thank you. Amelia will be quite thankful.
Amelia, huh?
Yes.
What is she what's her area of expertise?
She kind of has a range, to be fair, but she can do some data manipulation. But more than anything, it's people manipulation.
The kind that Awakened enjoy employing?
I mean, yeah. I mean, who doesn't want like a good, manipulator as your PR rep or your human resources rep or make the people feel good about the crappy situations they're in. Like, I mean,
Maybe you should try not making crappy situations.
well, I do what my bosses tell me to do, so that I don't end up in a crappy situation.
As do most. But you have your payment.
That is appreciated. He will reach down and he will pull out a small box. This looks like a tiny, like, I don't know, the old CD cases almost,
Yeah.
small box, and sets it down on the table, and then pulls out a cred stick, not a cred stick, a data stick, and sets it up on top of the box. He says, "This is everything that you should need to get into where you need to be." Any information on there is fair game once you get in there, pretty much.
Any idea who set the system up?
Well, somebody prior to me. It's an older system, but I mean, I've had updates and stuff. I've put in updates and things. There are definitely some patrols in there, keeping it safe. There is a couple of techies in there that help to manage the patrols and the programs to keep secure. But who set it up? I don't know. Like initially, I have no idea.
No call sign, nothing in the code.
There's an old one, a really old one. It looks kind of like a trebuchet. Schwack. It's old. That's all I can say.
Interesting. Here is a question. One of the skills I have normally, not any um you know modifications there, is matrix history. Is this
Ah,
icon one that might be known?
roll me your matrix history.
If I can just get to the right page. Huh, 4 successes.
Okay, with 4 successes, you run across the name associated with the trebuchet as Knight. And as far as you can tell, Matrix history, Knight was a very prominent um, person in the Matrix. Did a lot of setup, a lot of servers, major servers, getting them secure, getting them set up, especially the ones that could run with an air gap. Well, he tended to specialize in servers like that. Um, the other thing that you hear about Knight is that he started out just kind of as a freelancer or whatnot, but he was definitely bought out by Renraku. He ended up working for specifically Renraku by the time he was, I don't know, 35, 40. He was working solely for Renraku and their servers.
Is he still alive?
Digging through there, there's has not been active for several years. Probably the last 10 or so. He's really not been active. There's no proof of death, but he hasn't been active for 10 years. Like there's nothing new coming out with his mark or anything. Okay. Phoenix, do you need 8 and 16 4
4
times?
times, yes.
Okay, not 8 and 16 4 times.
No, 8
Okay.
dice, 16 dice for each of the 4 spirits.
Gotcha.
And this is going to be over multiple days. Like it's going to be 1 day per spirit that I'm going to be spending because I'm going to need that much time to recover each time. So most likely. And it takes like 8 hours to bind.
A little bit of
Okay.
orange juice would speed that up.
Yeah, no, not in this case.
Well, you know. All right. So that's what you know about night.
And if you want to just type them
Might be
in
painful.
to the thing, you can, but or if you want to say whichever.
I don't know yet. Let me get them rolled.
That's it's not urgent unless we're getting into combat sometime soon.
I don't think so. Not unless, Glitch gets a hankering to kill Levi
Well,
or
I
something.
mean, Glitch is dealing with is talking to people. The title's another dragon, so we never know.
I know, you just never know.
We've encountered the remnants of another dragon. Though it could be one that we've never actually interacted with in person.
Oh, I've never smelled the dragon I'm smelling today.
Right. And there's only one dragon that we know of that you've not been within proximity of.
That we know of.
Right.
All right. So Levi says, oh wait, that's what you know about night. Do you have any questions? Or what do you do now?
I nod to Levi. Careful with that data. If you use it too quickly, it won't be as effective. Don't be an idiot. I turn to walk.
I've had plenty of waiting. I am very good at waiting.
And in my head, I'm leaving thinking I might end up having to kill your daughter.
All right. He walks away. You haven't shared that information with anybody else yet, have you?
Which information?
Oh, that you found out about YW consultants and all of that.
Oh no, that's not yet.
Not yet.
We've not had a chance to debrief.
That's fair. All right. You walk away.
I thought
Luna,
you
how long do
debriefed
you-
in the Faraday cage?
He did debrief in the Faraday
Oh, yeah.
cage. He was Free Willy. Luna, how long do you sit there after Glitch leaves?
Long enough to not be suspicious, but not to let him get out of my range.
Don't be suspicious.
Don't be
I mean,
suspicious.
he's walking into ranges of other people too, but so he walks away a little bit. You wait.
I'm supposing he's in the car. When he gets in the car, he'll let me know he's in the car.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. You wait there for a little while. And you're like, eating a piece of pie or whatever, just so you're not suspicious, and you watch him leave. You smell his scent. It kind of dissipates a little bit. You still got a little bit of a hint to it, but his scent dissipates a little bit.
I will
Um,
refocus to that other scent.
as you begin to refocus to that other scent, a memory flashes.
Oh, okay. Memory flash.
You have a moment that you remember a child.
I was a child, or I remember a child.
No, you remember a child.
A child.
And as you kind of focus on the memory a little bit, it looks like you're holding the child.
Okay.
The baby has really like she's kind of looking up at you. It's a little girl. She's looking up at you. She's got hazel eyes, or very, very light brown. She's got dark hair. It's either really deep brown or black. It's really dark hair. That smell kind of hits your nose, but the memory that you're having, there's no reaction. Like, you don't remember reacting to it. You just suddenly go, oh, there was that smell there, like just now. And you remember handing off the child to a pair of hands. You don't remember who you handed off to, but it was a man. You handed the child off to a man. And you remember turning and walking away. And as you kind of come out of that scent a little bit, or out of that memory a little bit, you see your pie, and that scent is stronger.
Like it's in the room.
Or coming in the room.
Is
Maybe.
the scent in the room with us?
The scent is in. Are you in the room?
I will
There is
kind of look up
a dusting.
from my pie. I'm trained in this. I will kind of look around and see what's new.
All right.
Oh,
As
I
you
really enjoyed my covert pie eating training. That was the best.
yes, the pie eating training. Pretending to eat a pie. It's like pretending to drink, when
Yep.
you're
There was no pretending at lunch today. I said, I'll take a piece of pie, not a half a pie.
Yes, I was on the phone with her when she said it. She was like, she put her foot down.
And she gave me some more pie.
And she gave...
It was good, but I didn't get all that pie.
She will feed you, that's for sure. You will not walk away hungry.
Okay.
So you look up and you start to look around. You do see a woman walk in, finely dressed. Looks I wouldn't say finely dressed, but business
Business dress?
attire. Yeah, like a business suit. Dark hair, really dark brown. Probably, you figure it would probably shimmer with a little bit of a reddish gold out in the sun, but a really dark brown. And she walks in, she pauses a moment and looks around, and then goes. You see her go and sit with Levi.
Can I hear from where I'm at?
You can hear a lot of stuff. Roll me your perception.
For hearing?
For hearing.
Oh, shoot.
If you want to focus in and try to hear exactly what they may be saying.
And just to be, I'm going to let my beast come forward.
Okay. And you're really concentrating on the sounds here. Add an extra die.
Die. Oh, not that kind of die.
You gotta say it more than once.
Die.
Okay. 5 with a 5. Yeah, you can kind of hear. You happen to really concentrate, but as you concentrate, you realize that like other noises are starting to fade a little bit as you're concentrating on what they are saying.
Okay.
Glitch. Roll me a matrix perception.
Matrix perception. Okay.
Yeah. Phoenix. Are you hanging out astrally or anything?
Probably.
Okay.
Usually what I do.
You're gonna have to look and see too.
If you're hanging out astrally, you'll see something very familiar.
Okay. Do I like know who it is?
Yeah,
know it's
you're
Luna's
seeing a
tattoo.
signature. Yeah, and Glitch with your 6, you're gonna see a signal go out. That looks very familiar.
I have time to react.
You do.
I will try to.
With your 6. Had you rolled a 1 or something, no, you wouldn't.
Yeah,
But
I will
I
try
just
to
sigh and follow.
you will follow.
Connect to it.
All right. You jump in and try to connect to it. Give me your hack on the fly. Luna,
Huh?
as you're listening, she sits
8.
down. Nice. That's gonna do
Yeah,
it.
I
It's not a very
sigh, I
strong
follow astrally, and I make sure I'm masked as what's the name that works for them?
Pulse.
pulse.
Pulse. Yeah.
All right. You mask his pulse and you kind of go after it. You as you go after it astrally, because of the nature of the signal and the nature of the tattoo, you sense a resonance. It's not very often that you a matter of fact, never really that you sense a resonance. The only resonance you've ever really sensed is Glitch. So
Right.
that's what it feels like. That is meeting up with you on this kind of. You sense him hitting the signal basically.
Okay.
Sorry, it's getting a little chilly. Kind of like I'm shivering a little bit. Okay, I'm back.
All right. As you guys kind of hit that signal, Luna, you're listening in on this conversation. You hear her sit down, and she takes a breath, and she says, "So, Father, is it done?"
This is Amelia.
Uh-huh. And he says, "Yes." And you will hear something kind of slide across the table. If you take a glance, you see that it's the data stick. He says, "Sit on it for a while and leave it be. But it's your ticket out, I'm sure of it." And she says, "Do you trust him?" And he says,
Better say yes.
"People, you don't trust Oteka, and you've met her several times."
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
Trust
giving
is
you
a
no
lie.
reason to not trust her.
Yeah. Trust is a luxury in this line of work.
Yeah.
Afforded to
He
few.
says he was Finn sent him, but he's given no reason to not trust. So look at it carefully, use it wisely, and don't use it anytime soon. She says, "Okay." You hear like some shuffling of clothing and whatnot. You take a glance. It looks like she picked up the data stick and is tucking it somewhere.
Use It Wisely was the name of a book back in the 70s, I think.
She says, okay. And after a moment or so, you hear a waitress come by. She gets an order for a drink and like some fries or whatever. I don't know. And
She doesn't look like she's just going to get up and leave.
no, she doesn't.
Okay.
And she sits there, and then they kind of talk, casual talk of like, oh, how many meetings do you have tomorrow? Oh, I have 3. How about you? Like casual talk of just life in general. And then, how long do you sit there?
First, I'm going to think about holding the baby.
Mhm.
Do I see any resemblance in when I'm holding the baby to when I was part of the cursing? That might lead me to believe that it might be the same person's memory.
As you kind of look, as she holds out the baby, you do notice she's missing a third finger of her right hand.
Okay. I'll open up my calm.
To everybody, I assume. It's an open channel. Open channel.
So I'm trying to stop your signal here or alter it.
Yeah. I don't hear you.
Yeah, he doesn't hear you at all. He's astral.
Yep. I don't know that. I can only assume that.
It's fair.
But I'll open it up anyway.
Yes, you beat me by 5, by the way, on that.
I will say
glitch.
Oh. And I'm in, like Flynn.
Amelia and Lenore are connected. Lenore, not Lenore. Amelia is the dragon smell that I smell.
As I'm multitasking here, I will send back a message.
Hold that thought. Oh.
The message better be don't do anything rash.
Don't kill anybody. Don't confront anybody yet. Does she look like she could be of Japanese heritage? Or more specifically, half Japanese heritage?
Does she have Eastern look to her?
Yes.
She was born under the right conditions.
And you saw Lenore holding this child?
Yes.
Well, has to be said there were specific conditions that a child could be born or conceived under.
Could survive.
Or could survive. The easiest person to find out that information from would be the person that cast the curse. I think that Lenore showed them how a child could survive. And this is the offspring of our friend Hestaby. And Imdu.
Imdu. Masaru.
Masaru, yes, Masaru.
Maserati?
Will you kill me? Will you kill me if I contact Hestaby? I'll wait.
Oh, we will definitely be talking to Hestaby. But first, I have to deal with your butt.
By the way,
I'm glad I'm not on the call.
I got really good hearing, apparently, now.
Reggie's muted. Kind of how he wish he was on the comm.
Well, he hung up.
I'll have to remove that feature from them then. And yeah, I will look and see what the message on it says, and I will change it to something like momentary increased, critically increased heart rate, or something that would have triggered it based on what I've seen before. That I can.
Okay.
And also, I will change the location.
Okay. What location are you throwing in there?
A dojo.
Okay. All right. Makes sense with the heart rate. All right. You get in there. Since you beat me by so much, it's fine. You get in there and you alter the information and you let the signal go on. Phoenix, you follow it. You sense Glitch kind of moving away from it. So he's done whatever he needed to do with it. You follow it and you go to an office building, a very familiar office building.
Okay. Anybody there?
You come in with the signal of pulse and you realize that the signal of pulse is there, but you don't see him. So like he has just recently left.
Oh, okay. So like he did something recently. Left the signature. Yeah, I probably wouldn't be able to see him if he's driving away.
Yeah, you can't look through glass.
Yeah. I was gonna just go up in the air and like look down and see if I see him driving, but I can't do that. Well, I'm gonna look through and see if anybody else is there.
Reggie could do that.
Yeah, but it's hard to say how long it's been, and you're halfway across town. So who knows where he's going to go from here.
Yeah, I was going to say he's got drones.
But I will go through the office and see if anybody else is there at all.
Okay. As you kind of go through the office, you do see a person sitting at the computer, or what appears to be a person sitting at the computer. There's really not any dark spots. I mean, he doesn't seem to be missing any of his essence. I'll put it that way.
Right. But also not magical.
Not awakened.
So, a normie.
Maybe.
Well, probably a normie.
It could also be ego.
Too bad Glitch didn't come with us. Or didn't stick with me. Okay, well, I'm gonna zip back to my body real quick.
Okay. You come back to a couple of messages on the comm.
I'll listen to them at 1.5 speed.
Well, you know, you kind of forget everything until once Glitch says, first I have to deal with your butt. Oh.
And then it's like, Glitch.
And then you forget everything that happened before. It's like, oh.
I mean, I was being somewhat courteous. I could have said I got to deal with that ass.
That's fair.
And he's not wrong.
Nope.
You just could have worded it better.
You know exactly what he's talking about because you followed it.
And I'm immediately going to give him a call.
All right, you pop into the comm.
And I'm walking towards the cafe.
Hey, Glitch. So followed that ping. I'm assuming that was you following it also.
Yeah.
I actually
Luna's
saw
in the
you
dojo
there.
right now.
Luna's in the dojo.
Sort of.
What did I look like?
Or sensed? I don't know. I sensed the resonance I sensed your resonance as you were following the signal.
In the same way you sense other awakened signatures.
Yes and
Similar?
no. Yeah,
Not quite the same, but close enough.
it doesn't look the same, but you kind of sensed it the same.
Yeah. Um, Also gives me an idea, but we'll come back to that.
We do need to get on top of those ideas.
Yes,
We've
we
been
do.
slacking.
And it might be a good time to try to get on top of one of them. Because when I got to the building, I could tell Pulse had just left. So he missed the signal getting there, but there was somebody at the computer, or at least I assume they were at the computer. So somebody did get get that signal. Were you able to make any changes to it while it was
Yeah,
en route?
I changed their location to the dojo in the neighborhood as well. I changed the hey, I've developed a new power alert to hey, I just got really, really worked up and my heart rate went through the roof.
Gotcha. Okay, that's good. Um, the last thing we need is them getting more information that could be annoying for them to have.
Yeah.
Um,
In that regard, once we have a few moments, I have a lot of information to share.
okay. Well, we should meet up and share information and maybe try one or two things.
Agreed. I'm gonna go back into the cafe and
Deal with a butt.
think there's a bigger problem, but I don't know how to approach it.
Need backup.
Actually, uh, just be an astral, but careful. It's a
Yeah.
dragon.
Always careful.
One that's unknown to us, and I don't know their affiliations.
So don't know which one or not
Oh,
sure which one.
has to be child.
Interesting. All right. Well, I will be in a secure location physically and be there astrally in a moment.
Sounds good. At
And
that point, I'll. Oh, good.
I'll make sure I am like secured away as safest place I can be, and then zip over there astrally.
And at that point, I open up a call to Hestabee with Luna on the line.
All right.
She wanted to be part of the conversation.
I mean, yeah. Luna said she was gonna message has to be.
Mhm.
All right. You give has to be a call. She's like, to what do I owe this pleasure?
Do you have a child?
Who wants to know?
Your mom.
It's Luna.
You want to know for yourself?
Hmm.
I will say I hope to.
You hope to?
Yes.
Does she know who her parents are?
Who is she?
Unless Masru had another lover,
Does
you said. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, does Masaru have a child?
I mean, he has tried.
And you said he succeeded. You said under certain circumstances, not as if, oh, we know this, we just haven't tried, but as a matter of fact.
Yes, he has succeeded.
Is it yours?
It is not.
Is it Lenore's?
Lenore was not a dragon.
I don't know how dragon procreation works. If you can have a half dragon, that's beyond my area of expertise.
I'll be fair. I'll be honest. I do not know. He just told me he had a child.
Does she know who her father is? Do you know?
I would guess not.
I believe I'm looking at her.
So she's in Seattle.
She's about 15 yards in front of me and 10 feet in front of Luna.
Does he know she's in Seattle?
I don't know if he even knows who she is.
That's fair.
He's the one I've not met yet.
Well, I suppose I can arrange a meeting if you'd like.
I can feel Luna's gaze telling me to say no. But
You also hear me in your head, even though I'm not even manifesting or anything. No. Too many dragons already.
Well, what's the saying? Gotta meet them all?
MEAT?
There's more of us than you think, and fewer of us than can really take over the world.
So you're admitting you lied.
But they can always pinky in the brain things.
There
and
are
try to take
many.
over the world.
Well, I say many, probably more than preferred. There are many drakes and lesser dragons. There's only a handful of great dragons scattered around the world. And when we kind of count our kind, we tend to just count the greats.
For a race so long lived, that's very short sighted of you.
Well, it's fair.
I'm nothing but.
Tell me, how old is she? Or how old does she look?
She looks to be about. I'm guessing I can see through the window at this point.
I'm guessing
Yeah.
I'm not looking through a window.
Yeah.
Well, Luna is free
she
to
looks,
answer.
Yeah, she looks about 30.
Okay. I will say late 20s, early 30s by human standards.
All right then. That is good to know.
I saw through Lenore's memories. Her as a baby.
So this is why it's questionable whether or not Lenore might be the mother.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like I need to have a conversation with Masaru.
I'd love to be a fly on that wall.
Depending on how the conversation goes, a fly on a wall may not survive.
There was an earthquake last time.
That's fair. Yeah, but that was fun. That wasn't fight.
Do me a favor.
What's that?
If it does turn into a fight, Do it outside of town.
That's fair. I will do so outside of town.
Appreciate it.
Preferably to the north.
Like far north, like Prince George North.
That'll work.
That's fair. Maybe I can kill two birds, one stone.
Or at least two flying things of some sort.
Well,
All right then.
let me know how that conversation goes.
I will let you know. Afterwards. And look, if she is Masaru's offspring, be cautious. He may be a young dragon, but his retaliation can be quite impressive.
I have no intention of harming this person. In fact, I think I made her life a little bit easier.
I would like to know why they're in my genetic memories.
Lenore?
I ask Lenore. Unfortunately, you might not be able to ask Lenore. Maybe you'll find it as you're digging up her history. Best of luck. I'll keep in touch.
Appreciate it.
And she'll hang up. And as you're walking into the cafe, we're going to go on break because we are a little bit past due and I need more drink and I need a bio break.
All right, we shall return.
All right, we'll be back in 10.
And we're back.
And we're
creds.
back.
Interesting.
I'm sorry.
With more
From outer
questions
space.
than we had when we left.
Yes, which is
really
what
suck
I always try to do. If my players leave with more questions than answers, I have done my job. It is a
And
lifelong goal.
then she spends the whole week with me asking the question. Well, what about? What if it's this?
All right. We come back to they have discovered Luna has discovered a scent of another dragon, believed to be Amelia. And Glitch is walking back into the cafe where Amelia is having a snack and chatting with her father, Levi.
He's not really her father.
Oh.
Unless her
Not
mother was a
biologically.
dragon.
I mean, Levi's
What a
old enough to
brave
be
man.
her father. If she is actually 30.
Yeah, I'll walk in and I'll just kind of scoot in the seat next to Levi.
That matter, it could be your boyfriend.
I'll look over at him, and like I said, I'll say, "Aren't you going to introduce me to your daughter?"
Very well. He kind of glances at Amelia. She gives a little smirk. And he says, Amelia, this is Gibson. Gibson, this is Amelia, my daughter. She'll look at you and she'll say, nice to meet you.
You as well. I'll look. He's old enough, but do they share features?
No, not really.
I'll look back and forth. Was she able to sense? I know what you wrote.
6.
All right then. Okay. So as I'm
She
looking
just
back
looks
at them,
at you and
as I'm looking back at them, do I notice her change in demeanor or facial expression?
roll me a perception.
All right.
And if you have any
Charisma
kind of
roll.
or knowledge, if you have any knowledge of body language or
I don't. I need to pick that up, though.
Psychology.
She took a class in micro expressions. I know they're your
All
favorite.
right. Oh yeah.
Is that
All
like
right.
microwaves?
I got 5.
No, you got 5. Okay. You do notice that she shifts just slightly, like she's a little bit more pointedly interested in you.
So,
She better not
how
make
old
it
was
too
she when
close.
you adopted her?
He says she was
She was a baby. Oh.
not even 3 months.
How did you find her, or how did she find you?
I was contacted by somebody.
By the name of?
By the name of Lenore.
Can I turn around?
If you want to, yeah.
I'm not asking the GM.
Okay. Gotcha. You're sending a comm. Got it.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, if he would have turned off his comm, I would just be already at the table.
You would already be there.
I'll respond with, sure. Lenore, did she tell you why you? What made you? Did you know Lenore, or did she find you in the yellow pages? Oh, sorry. In the directory.
I know what the yellow pages were. Yes. She kind of just found me. She
And I have turned around so I can get a visual.
I completed a job for her, and she asked if I would be willing to take on this responsibility. And he kind of looks at Amelia and smiles. He said, I was definitely willing.
I'll look at Amelia and I'll smile. Very charming at that. Do you know my secret?
I
You
do.
know the Muffin Man.
Who lives
The
on
Muffin
Drury
Man?
Lane.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, I do.
Does he know yours?
Yes, he does. Do you know?
I smile.
You turn around, Luna. Do you actually turn around?
I turn around in my seat where I can see. Yeah.
She will glance your way,
You
seeing that you have turned around and whatnot.
have to do something about that, Chuck.
Oh,
Huh?
they're
What?
both cutting in and out now.
Oh,
Oh
yep.
no.
Oh, it's sort of
Wait,
better.
what?
I didn't hear a word
We're
she
Give it a
cutting
said.
in and
second.
out. Yeah, give it a second.
It's better now. Okay.
Okay, there we
Usually
go.
only takes a second when it does that.
Yeah, it gets funky every so often.
It was glitching.
Yep.
Yeah, we were glitching. We're not in the right campaign to have a fix. So what I said, she, when you turn around, she does glance over, noticing that you have taken an interest. But then goes back to the conversation. What gave it away? She'll look at you, Glitch. What gave it away?
Nothing that you need to worry about. Oh, they're jumping in and out.
Oh yeah, Ron's jumping.
No, it's you and Chuck that are jumping in and out.
Yeah. Did you ever adjust the dish?
It said it didn't need it when I
Oh,
went out there. I'll check it again tomorrow.
okay. Are we back?
Yes.
Okay.
For
Very
now.
frustrating.
I'm sure.
Yeah, because I'm trying to hear what you say.
Yep. She will say, very well. I mean, I've hidden it for 30 years now. Well, with the help of father, of course.
Did Lenore equip you with anything to help? Knowledge, resources.
Me? No. She kind of looks at Levi and he goes, well, Lenore did give me some pointers, ages to be aware of, signs, when it's a good time to go camping, if you get my drift.
Yeah. So where do you plan to go when you leave Renraku? Or when you leave your current employ?
Oh. Camping, I guess. Lay low, lay off grid. Be a change of pace, considering I'm on grid all the time.
Do they know where Lenore is?
I will relay that question that I'm assuming was messaged to me.
Oh, probably 20 years ago or so. Um, she passed on.
How?
Well, it's rumored that it was, well, I guess the rumor is that he pushed her too far. The official story is she attempted too much.
Which he?
Low fear. And he glances around a little bit.
I would assume we're sitting in a corner where, we can speak quietly and candidly.
Yes. But you get the general sense that Levi knows low fear is definitely don't want to mess with, and also really doesn't want to draw his attention.
Too late.
Yeah.
You could blame your friend Finn on that one.
Don't let him learn of you.
Well, that's the intent.
If the opportunity comes up to use that data chip, get out of town. I have a feeling there's going to be more activity from that person than we'd like. Apparently, he has a crush on me.
You see, Amelia kind of giggles. I would see why.
Now, Luna, don't go make another dragon mad.
And the intention is to get out of town and lie low for quite some time. We believe that I have been hidden from him successfully so far. I'd like to keep it that way.
You're on too many high-profile lists right now.
As far as I know, I'm only an employee of Renraku. What other list am I on?
Other people you've worked with? Just to clarify, Jody, when you said Amelia on the org chart for YW Consultant, it was this Amelia. Okay.
Yeah, but she's not giving up that information too readily.
Oh, well, no. I'm just making sure that I understood it correctly.
Yes. She'll say, well, other people whom I have worked for hopefully will also not know where I'm at. They know where I'm at currently.
I'm going to look at her and I'm just going to say, and I'm putting emphasis on the first letter of these words, of the first two words.
All right.
Why Or I guess not the first letter. The sounding of the first one and the first letter of the second one. Yeah. Why would they know where you are?
She get it. She got it. Because I have given them information.
On. Aren't we all?
On my current employee.
Be careful because they have given your current employer information. I don't know what of, but they have a mutual arrangement of some sort.
Well, somehow that doesn't surprise me. Are there any... You seem to know more.
That's my job.
Are there any of my kind working for my former employee?
Not directly that I am aware of.
Good. And as far as I know, they do not know my secret. I'd like to keep it that way.
My intention is this will stay between the six of us.
She looks... She pegged Luna.
Well, I guess the four of us would be a better. The four of us.
I don't know. There's three of me sitting over here.
It's fair.
I've been keeping that secret tight to the chest. So.
Very well. I thank you for the information that will get me out of there without a bullet in my back.
I don't think that would be a big problem for you.
One would hope.
Exposure is the real concern.
That is fair.
I'll look to Levi. She better get me in that room.
Oh, it'll get you there.
I'll put a card on the table. Just one of my burner numbers.
All right.
I'll stand up, walk in front of Luna, and extend my hand for her.
I'll take his hand.
And I will lead her out.
All right. You
I'll
notice...
turn around and smile back.
you notice Amelia has a smirk. All right, then. You walk out.
I have transcribed this whole thing into text and sent it to Phoenix so he can read it once he gets to his body.
All right. How much can you hear while you're in astral?
I don't know. I don't think we ever totally decided on that.
I know that, like, you can recognize objects and things like that, but they're not clear. They're a little distorted. Do you have a...
Let me double check, but I don't think it actually says one way or the other.
Okay. you definitely sense when you go, if you go in, you definitely sense she's awakened.
And I would have been going in as
Got a little sleep in
mundane.
her eyes.
Okay. There for a second, I was like, oh crap, you were masking as Pulse. Are you going in as Pulse?
No,
Okay.
not for this.
Could have
conference.
thrown a
Not
wrench in
yet.
plans.
Not till I know more.
Okay. You went in as mundane. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, from what I'm seeing, if you are astrally projecting, you don't hear physical conversations or read physical text. And you can't see details normally. You see like living beings as auras, emotions,
Yeah, like
magical
if I
activity.
manifest, then I can hear.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. All right. I just wanted to check. But yeah, so you did sense that she was awakened. And so you kind of watched what was going on. They just had a conversation, I mean, as far as you could tell. And Glitch gets up, gets Luna, and walks out.
I'm gonna stick around there for a minute,
Okay.
or a couple minutes, and
All right.
see if anything interesting seems to happen right after they leave or anything like that.
All right. You stick around for a couple minutes. After a couple minutes, they seem to clear the bill or whatever and stand up and leave together.
Okay. Well, then I'll head back to my body and
All right. And get the transcript.
get the transcript, read through it, all that good stuff.
All right. All right. That was the encounter with another dragon. And you have her human name.
I figured it was rude to ask for such things on the first date.
It's fair.
It wasn't a date.
I don't know. Her father was sitting right there.
I mean,
It's a
if they're
chaperone
old school,
date.
it's a chaperone date.
It's a chaperone's date.
Somehow you don't impress me as the junior high dating type. Just saying.
Which certainly was not.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. So you walk out, get in the car and head out. Reggie, do you do anything after this meeting?
Remain on
really.
mute, apparently.
You are on mute, but
I
trying
will
to
fly
read the
the
lips.
drone.
It's not working.
I will fly Sparky until everyone's clear, make sure that the perimeter's clear and that all paths out of there are clear.
Okay.
Other
You fly.
than that, no.
All right. You fly Sparky around. After a little bit, you do see them leave. You see them get into a car, and they head off in the direction of, roughly of Rinraku's like headquarters here in Seattle. Not surprising because they work for Rinraku.
I will consider, but reject the idea of following them.
All right. And everything seems good. It doesn't look like
Sounded
anybody's
like
been.
a good idea at the time.
Yep.
Well, it looks like I'm going to have to find out this gal's relationship to me.
Well, the relationship you have is through Lenore, sorry.
Which that's who I was talking about.
Oh, gotcha. I thought you were talking about
Yeah.
Amelia. I was like,
No.
Well, I have a sprite working on information on her.
I'm going to have to do this the hard way.
All right.
Wait. So those aren't one-time effects, I just realized. That's still in your system.
What's that?
Genetic memories. You've had a couple now which you didn't have to actually take a dose.
Yeah, no.
Did you tell Glitch that you picked up another dose?
Of course I did. I don't want to get in trouble.
Sure she did.
Oh, by the way.
It's kind of like scrubbing.
Mhm. You know, maybe the answer is in another dose. Maybe the answer is more akin to Phoenix and I, you learning to harness what's in your blood already.
Yeah,
Maybe
and
it's
maybe
not
the
a
princess is
buildup.
in another castle too.
Mm. Peach was definitely having an affair with Bowser. Like
From
That's why it's the
Sha-na-na.
princess and not your princess.
I don't know about that. I'm a little older than that.
the 80s?
Yeah, I'm a little older than the 80s.
Well, you were alive during the 80s.
Yeah. I was pregnant during the 80s.
My word. All right.
But I don't know. Don't know how to do that.
Focus.
Meditation.
Did you ever go through meditation?
Prayer and
Training?
medication.
Prayer and medication.
I'm sure I did.
Oh yeah, you learned how to focus. That's one way you work through pain. It's
Yeah.
how you can work through some interrogation, things like that.
There was one
Just
night where I had to
knowing how to
maintain
do
a
that.
lot of focus. But yeah. Okay. I will do that. I will.
She will sit in a corner and go hamana 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 hamana.
Hamana, hamana, hamana.
I'd be headed back to the war room.
All right, you're headed back to the war room. Luna in tow.
Well,
Phoenix.
Well,
back that way.
I will
The whole
attempt-
body, not just the toe.
Oh.
I will attempt to focus while in the car.
Okay, you attempt
See how
to focus.
strong I really am.
Give me your willpower.
Oh, for crying out loud, Jody!
You know, maybe instead of raising your reaction, you should have raised your willpower.
Would have been appropriate.
One. All right.
One.
You while you're in the car and you're trying to concentrate, every now and then you get glitches and it kind of you start thinking about other things.
I will tell him, stop doing that.
I shall stop existing. On command.
Oh, promises, promises.
Oh my goodness.
I really can't concentrate when you smell so good.
I mean, and you are in an enclosed car.
It's going pretty quick because he doesn't drive it slow.
Nope.
They're not meant to be driven
I'm
slow.
looking forward to the
No.
parking technique.
The parking technique.
That's at the warehouse.
Yes.
Yes, that's not at the war room. All right. You go to the war room, park. I'm assuming everybody's kind of headed there.
Yep.
Yeah, you make it to the war room. What is your plan, Glitch, to go to the war room?
Speed montage. I won't get naked this time. And
Oh, thank you.
Yay.
The rest of your party appreciates that.
Not all of them.
No, the ones that matter.
Yeah. One who owns the room.
and then I will display and run through the information that Dozer obtained. And then I'll look to Luna and let her know that Dozer is leaving town, and Alpha's going to take him in for a while.
You arranged all that for him.
You'd have been mad and nagged me if I killed him.
Hey, it's better
That's
than
true.
taking him out.
That is true.
Literally or figuratively.
Mhm.
Yep, that's true.
I mean, you might enjoy both, but
Well, I appreciate you looking after him.
Yeah, it's in
We're
Alpha's
not
hands
judging.
now.
Right.
But yeah, I would share all the information from YW Consultants and Arthur Cox, and point out Amelia's name on the org chart, way at the bottom.
I think it's time to try doing something about YW Consultants.
I tried to buy a nuke, but no one could find one.
Yeah.
Maybe not a physical one,
A magical nuke.
but you've
An
seen what I can
emotional
do.
one.
An emotional one.
My emotional
I
And
mean,
between the two of us, I mean, I think if we can figure out this tech magic stuff, maybe we can deploy a digital nuke.
Yeah.
And I
You were
had some
talking
ideas.
about
I had an interesting idea after me being able to see your resonance while we were both chasing that signal.
what's that?
What if we can find a way to make that help us get in there, basically?
I will go to the Faraday cage.
We're all in the
Okay.
Faraday cage.
Yeah, I was gonna
Okay.
say you're in the Faraday
We're all
cage.
there. Okay.
Yeah.
Then I will go out of the Faraday cage. Oh, maybe I better not. Okay.
Yeah, he
Well,
To
they
the
did
are.
pull
butt
up that.
signal. Oh,
He did
That,
pull up that information outside the Faraday cage.
yeah. Well, while they're talking about boring stuff that won't distract me because it's like I don't care, um, I will focus.
You will focus. Focus.
you
You'll
fail.
be like,
I
"Go there
mean,
and go think."
that might help, seeing as it would block out any signals or noise that your cyberware may pick up.
It's fair. It's fair.
And if for some reason I accidentally do something that triggers this thing, that'll help.
Yeah.
It's
And
fair.
at least I'll still be close.
That's fair.
I did not try to set it off. I was just trying to hear. Oh, by the way, I can hear really good now.
I saw, or I read.
What was it we tried last time that we were able to get minimal success with?
It was connecting a to a com piece, utilizing your magic as a conduit for my resonance.
But I had to be somewhere nearby for that to work, right?
No, if I remember correctly, you were astrally there, and I was inside the lodge.
Oh yeah, and you were just using
Your magic of your body.
yeah, I was astrally there like touching it astrally or something.
Mhm. I believe you said it's something of a mana spell.
Well, I have to use a spell, I know that much.
It was a speaking spell.
A speaking spell.
Let's try something.
It wasn't a fire spell. I know that. We tried that one. That one didn't
No,
work.
but I've got a better spell that might work now.
I used to love
Okay.
those things.
I know. We all did. I
Well,
loved them
then
because it kept my kids entertained.
it'd probably be best if we stepped outside of the Faraday cage.
Yeah. Let's try this. And I'm gonna sit in a chair so that I don't fall over.
We're gonna
Climb
sit
in
down
one.
next to him and
And I'm
contemplate
basically
strapping him
gonna
in.
however it was we did it before. I'm totally blanking exactly how we did
I
it, but
think you were holding hands.
probably.
Aw.
Yeah, it works. It's fine. It's symbolic if nothing else.
I think you did. I think you were in physical contact.
Yeah,
Like
we
I
were
I
don't
think it was
hand on
physical
shoulder
contact.
or whatever, but I
But
think you were in physical.
if he's already gone astral, um, before it was decided, the glitch would absolutely grab his hand and hold his hand and just kind of swing it back and forth on his you know, unaccompanied body.
Luckily I'm not even there watching.
And I'm trying to focus.
And I'm gonna zip over to
I'm trying to watch a game on the tube.
I'm going with a mundane mask at the moment.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go over to YW Consultants. See if
Okay.
anybody's there first.
Okay. When you go into YW Consultants, you don't see anybody there.
Okay.
And the
I'm gonna
signature's
go-
faded at this point.
I'm gonna go to the computer and I'm gonna cast Stun Bolt. Just force one. It doesn't. I don't think I need anything super high level for this.
Okay.
necessarily.
And I guess I would be monitoring his astral trail
Okay.
to see if there's like a connection on the other end made to something.
Okay. You go into a trance to do this, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I have
And
a
Luna's trying to concentrate.
I love one eye because I have this mental image. They're feeding.
Okay.
Just holding his hand.
No drain.
No drain. Good.
I got 3 hits on the roll if it matters.
Randy,
Okay,
you
and-
gotta see this.
And I'm sustaining it.
You're shooting it at the computer,
Yes.
or where you believe the
my
computer
gosh.
is. Now, Firebolt is an actual physical.
Stun Bolt.
Oh, Stun Bolt. Okay. I was like,
it's
Firebolt's a
mana.
physical spell. Like what? I'm doing this astrally. Okay, Stun Bolt. You shoot a Stun Bolt, and Glitch, you're kind of riding the waves. You're flying about with Phoenix. It feels very similar when you just kind of move about in the Matrix, but it doesn't quite look like the Matrix, really. I mean,
Yeah.
you can still see the Matrix, but it's not the same environment as if you were going to tool about the Matrix. But when he casts the Stun Bolt, you feel a rush of energy, I guess, for lack of better terms, that you probably could ride the wave on.
I will do so.
All right. You ride the wave, and you kind of, when the Stun Bolt hits the computer, you kind of get pushed through, almost like a Alice through the looking glass type of thing. You get kind of pushed through into the computer, and you're suddenly standing in like a lobby area where there appears to be several desks. Each desk kind of is labeled, and you see some of those labels match their business associates. Like you see Renraku, you see Aries, you see Shiawase, you see Seder Crew, you see the desks are labeled.
And I didn't even have to gain hack on the fly to get access to this.
Nope, you're standing there.
What level of access do I have?
You kind of look around a little bit. It looks like you probably have 2 marks where you're invited per se, but not necessarily in control.
Okay.
You got in on a guest pass.
Visitor.
Yeah. You look down, you see you
I
have
gave you a
a visitor badge.
okay?
Okay.
Phoenix, after you cast that stun bolt, you feel a glitch. You sense that resonance went with the stun bolt,
Mhm.
but you still feel attached to the computer. You kind of feel like you might get some whiplash if you try to leave astrally.
Well, then I ain't going anywhere. Not
First thing I
anytime
start.
soon.
Yeah.
What do you do?
First thing I'm going to do is go over to the Seder Crew file.
Okay. You go to the desk.
Check it for data bombs.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a matrix search.
Matrix search. That is okay. That is 9 hits.
All right. As you kind of look around, you do see with the desk, pretty much like all of the drawers and cabinets and whatnot associated with this area all seem to have a triggering mechanism. Like if you were to try to open it, something will happen.
I'm going to cast Static Veil.
All right. You hide yourself.
Does it look like I can either A, determine what the end result is, or B, disarm?
Disarming would take some time.
Mm-hmm.
What you figure will happen when you open it is that it will alert like a patrol. Like a patrol is particularly like attached to this data bomb. It will alert.
Interesting.
Luna, roll me your willpower.
Oh my gosh.
Or what?
Yeah, exactly. Or what?
Out of my 3 dice,
Yeah.
I got 3 hits.
Shocker.
I got the best
Yahtzee.
willpower I can get.
All right. You managed to kind of focus in. You realize Glitch and Phoenix are doing their thing, and they're going to be a hot minute. And you manage to kind of fall into a little bit of a trance. What are you focusing on exactly?
I am going to focus on Lenora.
You're just going to focus on Lenore?
Mm-hmm. And try specifically to focus on where she measures up, where she falls, what's the familial connection. If I can kind of
You're going to try to figure out the familial connection between you and her?
Some memory.
All right. You focus on her. You focus on the four-fingered hand. You start thinking about parents, grandparents, great-grandparents. Like you're digging through your memory, her children. You feel a closeness to her. But as far as you can tell, as you're focusing, you don't think she had children. There was no children. She didn't have children.
But if it's genetic memory and she didn't have children, how is it getting to me? I was just kind of thinking this while I'm focusing.
Okay. As you're thinking about that, you think about the genetic markers, the similarities between you and the alpha.
And the similarities between her and me.
Mm-hmm. You begin to think there's probably a little bit more to this. Being born under the right circumstances.
Do I feel like I'm having these genetic memories because the markers of being moonborn are more powerful?
You kind of get that sense.
Those of the actual bloodline.
Actual bloodline. You kind of feel, yeah.
I'll think to myself, damn it, he was right again.
All right, what do you do at the Seder crew desk? Glitch.
For now, I'm gonna look and see if I see any of my resonance here. Like, have I actually left resonance here?
As you kind of look around, you see your resonance, but it is intertwined with what you kind of recognize as a signature from your last experiment. And they're like intertwined.
So we have to clear them at the same time, or we have to both clear them at least.
We are essentially connected through this magic resonance connection.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'm gonna try and think something at him.
That's what I was thinking as well.
Can we communicate?
You suddenly get smacked in the head. No. What are you thinking?
They both have the same thought at the same time.
Can you hear me?
Yo, you there?
You hear him. It's a little faint, but you hear him. You think probably over time that connection might become stronger. Like more uses, more experience kind of thing.
Right. I'm going to concentrate on that a little harder.
Okay.
Because my willpower is definitely better than Rhonda's.
Oh, yeah.
I think everyone's is
much higher than Luna's. I got 6 dice.
My logic is more than my willpower, but
my willpower is my highest other than magic. But
So,
logic is only one behind it of 5.
So you
Yeah.
concentrate. What do you send back? You hear.
Looks like we're both
Oh.
leaving a signature here. Is what I'll
Oh,
send back.
that's interesting. Right? Maybe we should try and remove those.
Yeah,
I'm guessing.
I'm not prepped to deal with this level of security right now.
Okay. Well, at least we know that this works.
Yeah. Oh, all right. I'm gonna finish up
I
in
will.
2.7 seconds, and then I'll be out.
All right. I'll get my signature out of there. Although it's not really my signature, but just in case it messes with yours.
And I will clear my resonance as well. You have
All right.
14 dice.
Oh yeah.
Hey, at least there's that one thing that I don't have to roll to get rid of my signature. It just takes
All right.
time. And even not much of that.
I'll take 9 hits.
The only thing I
Oh,
gotta
wait,
do.
sorry, 8 hits.
That's pretty good. I got 6, so all right.
And then
All
I
right.
will log out.
You scrub your resonance and you begin to move toward the door. About the same time you feel the signature starting to get scrubbed out or erased, and you get pulled through the door.
All right.
When Phoenix is ready to go, you get the sense that when Phoenix is ready to go, you're coming with him.
I prefer
Not
that
much
than
of a
being left
choice.
behind. And then when we reappear at our bodies, I kind of lift our hands in like a "Hey, we figured something out" way.
Victory!
Victory! All right, Luna's in the Faraday cage, concentrating.
I'm in my thing. I'm in
I
my thinking
look over.
spot.
I look over at her. Are you constipated or something?
Don't talk to me. I need a hug.
I'm sure I can find a spell to help with that if you really need me to.
Give me a hug, Phoenix.
No, not if you're constipated. I won't squeeze it out.
Would you rather give me a hug when I am not constipated?
How about he give you hugs? He can do that.
Don't look
Besides,
at
we
me.
just figured something interesting out. Now we just got to prepare so that we can do something with it.
Good.
Well, mostly he has to prepare. I'm just the vehicle.
I'm glad you figured out something interesting because I figured out something interesting too that I don't want to tell him.
What'd you figure out?
That he's always right.
Oh, okay. Well, that's whatever. That sounds like a you and him problem.
It's just a me problem. I will share in my focusing that does seem to be that the being moonborn, the genetics involved in that is more powerful than that of bloodline. And that is what I'm seeing. She was
What
moonborn.
else did you find out?
What else did I find out?
Yes.
So wait, who was Moonborn?
You sense that Lenore had no children.
Oh, that Lenore had no children. Yeah, I sensed that Lenore had no children.
Well, that's interesting.
So she's not Dragon Mama.
Yep.
She's not dragon.
So no dragon babies for her.
If
You were able to trigger this.
I guess so. Yeah.
Took a lot of willpower.
took everything I had.
Perhaps you
I
should
was giving all I got.
perhaps you should do more meditation training.
But thinking makes my head hurt.
Interesting.
It's not thinking. You're not supposed to think. That's the problem. It's meditation.
What if you focus on the child's birth? I'm guessing Lenore was the midwife.
Yeah, maybe they called the midwife.
I could do that. I'm
Call
going to
the
sit back down
midwife.
and think again. I'm
Think
going to
again.
concentrate. I'm going to
Give
I
me-
give
focus.
her two. I give her 2 aspirin first.
She's gonna need it. Give me a willpower.
And don't forget, you do have willpower, or not willpower. You do have edge.
You do have
Yes.
edge.
Does she always look that constipated when she's trying to concentrate?
I mean,
She does tend to just do.
I think we would probably look equally as constipated if we tried to do all the flips and gymnastics and ass
No,
kicking that she does.
I wouldn't look constipated. I would look like I
Dead.
need a hospital.
Fair.
He would need a medic. Call the medic. What did you get? 1. You start concentrating on it. You start thinking about Lenore and her 4 fingers, and then you think about the child. Then you think about the smell. And then you quickly get distracted by Glitch's smell.
And the talk of being
Of
constipated.
Being constipated.
Do I look like that?
Do I
all the
look like I'm
time?
constipated? I'm gonna need a mirror.
Would I be able to assist in like some sort of guided meditation with her?
Maybe. How would you like to assist?
I
Oh,
would
how
sit on the
quickly
floor with her.
GM forgets.
What has
You
the
said-
GM forgot?
I don't know. You tell me. We'll see if you remember.
There's a lot of things to remember.
I remember.
What am I
There is,
forgetting?
there is one thing.
Oh no, we got Joe paranoid.
Yeah, there is
Wait,
one
what do I
thing
need to
Glitch
remember?
does with Luna that focuses her, that helps her maintain control,
Quick,
That-
smack her. Oh, wait.
guides her. It happens frequently in the car.
Hey, that's not safe to do that while you're driving.
Yeah. It's like, whoa, you're still in the war room.
Well,
Just had this place cleaned.
I mean, but she's sitting on the floor. I can't, go and buckle her in.
That's fair.
Don't want to hear about that one.
That's true. That happens every time we get in the car.
Since I'm obviously forgetting something that I will probably get, in trouble for later. Um, I will go and I will sit down on the floor in front of her and just walk her through a guided meditation. Listen to my voice, let everything else fall away. Imagine Lenore in your mind's eye. Imagine the birth of Amelia. Just kind of very calmly and authoritatively leading her through it.
Okay.
And he would focus his own emotions so that they are just
Okay.
baseline his own scent, like just his baseline scent, no emotion behind it, no intent, anything like that.
As Luna, I would automatically, if he tells me to do something, just do it.
Yeah, I know. As per proven.
Go sit in the car.
Just go sit in the car. Oh, all right. Uh, go ahead and roll me willpower again. And
Do you want me to
add
roll
a
anything?
Ada.
oh well, I guess since it's an assist, yeah, maybe. Go ahead and roll me your willpower, Glitch.
Can I include my intuition? Oh,
No, just your willpower.
okay. Just my willpower. It's
Just
a
the
little bit
willpower.
better than Luna's.
There's
Everybody's
a
better
reason
than
we're always
Luna.
out of control.
No doubt.
I will take that 4.
Oh wow. Okay. Go ahead and add 4 dice to your willpower, Luna.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. I should have used Edge.
Okay, how does Edge work?
You
You have
spend an
two-
edge.
You have 2 choices. Essentially, you spend it before or after. If you spend it before, it completely removes your limit. So your limit is limitless. And for every 6, you add your total edge amount to the dice pool. So if you have 3 edge, you add 3 dice, and every 6 explodes.
I didn't know about the adding the dice for edge.
Yeah.
But
If you
everything
do it
else sounded right.
if you do it afterwards, you have your same limit, and you can re-roll your missed
Misses.
dice.
Okay. Oh. Thank you for explaining that.
You got 5.
Bye.
Her being able to control herself. She's never gonna know what this feels like again. She, she's listening. She's following your instructions, as you knew she would. And she starts to concentrate. As she starts to concentrate on Amelia,
Orange
you see,
juice.
yeah, an orange juice. You see the baby again. You see her pass off the baby. When the hands come out to reach for the baby and get a hold of her, you kind of you're able to fill in a little bit more, and it does look like a much younger version of Levi. And so you kind of backtrack from there. You go, okay, she had the baby. Where did this baby come from? And you start focusing on the birth of the baby. You go back a little ways. I like maybe to where the baby's just a month old, maybe in a few weeks old, but you can't go back further than that. You don't think Lenore was there at the birth.
Birth. Okay.
And you're trying to focus back. You see a bassinet basically being handed to Lenore, and you kind of look, and as you kind of glance, you recognize who hands the basket to Lenore. It appears to be Lofir hands that basket to Lenore.
Does he give her an order? Oh, sorry. I don't know what's going on.
He's like,
I'm going to concentrate on Lofir
okay,
in this immediate situation.
okay.
I'm going to look at his face and see if I can recall the emotion or the feeling because I can't look at his memories.
Right.
What she's feeling at the moment.
You get a sense that she's feeling unsure, nervous, and definitely scared. Kind of like, I don't know what to do with this. Well, you know, what if I, you know, eh, anything could go wrong kind of thing. And he'll blame me for it.
Do I get any sense? I'm thinking one of two scenarios. Do I get any sense that low fear is taking someone else's child?
You know it's not his. It's not his child. You know that just by how he kind of passes off. You know it's not his child. But as of being forcibly taken, you don't know.
That's fine.
It's hard to say. But you know it's not his. Oh, okay.
Wait.
Those are all the uses of edge.
Oh, okay. All right. Since I can't push any further on this, she obviously wasn't there. I'm gonna concentrate on her handing the baby. No. What does she do with this baby? Can I get any memories of what she did with this baby from the time Love Fear handed the baby to her before she handed it to Levi?
You get flashes. You get like flash, 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 flash. Real fast. Basically, and what you kind of gather from the flashes is feedings, diaper changes, all of the things that come with raising an infant. You get that, and you get a continually growing sense of nervousness and dread as you get snippets of phone conversations that, when pieced together, it looks like she is preparing to get that child out and hidden.
Okay. I'm going to concentrate on Lenore
Mm-hmm.
and Masaru.
Okay.
Well, that's an X-rated channel.
If I can get any memories of the two of them.
You get the cursing almost immediately because you know that as you kind of play forward a little bit, there is a conversation between him and Lenore. And it's hard to make out all of the words, but you hear him tell Lenore basically, if anybody can do it, it will be you. And you get the sense that they're referencing the curse, the child, and whatnot. There, just
Is
from the
there?
whispers.
Do I get any memory of any emotion?
You get a sense of desperation from Masaru. Like she picks that up in his voice. Um, the only emotion that she has is, that if anything goes wrong, they're just gonna blame me.
Okay.
Like thing. Like
And what I'm seeing, this baby, that's after the cursing or before the cursing?
oh, it was definitely after.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I was going the right direction.
Yeah.
I'm going to go back to where she's handing the baby over.
Mm-hmm.
And see if I can feel any memories of emotion connected to her handing the baby to Levi.
There's a little bit of hope in there. Nervous, anxiousness, fear of repercussion. But there's hope that Levi will be able to hide her, take care of her, um, and aid her.
Who's she hiding the baby from? Lofear knows. Masaru, however, knows.
Maybe she's hiding it from a self-fulfilling prophecy. Someone who wants to make the curse real.
Doesn't make sense to me. I'm going to go back to the time of the cursing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to hold there for a minute. And when Lofear drags Lenore back away,
Mm-hmm.
I want to follow that thought.
Like you want to try to follow their path. Like where do they go?
Where did they
Kind of
go?
thing.
What's going on? Here's what I'm looking for: confirmation that Lofear wanted the curse to happen. Because if he put the curse on there, the whole thing doesn't make sense to me. But I'll take it. But I want to follow that. I want to follow her thoughts back to Lofear after the cursing.
Okay, being pulled back away. You get pulled back away, jumping back into that memory, and within couple of seconds or so, you black out. Like Lenore blacked out.
Blacked
Like
out.
you have no idea. Um,
I'm not going to leave this time. I'm going to still concentrate on it.
you stay concentrated on there. When you come to, you're definitely where you expect to be, your room, comforts of your room, decked out fairly lavishly, food ready, waiting. You get a sense from Lenore that you have no idea why he wanted to do this, but you do get a sense from Lenore that Lofear definitely wanted Masaru cursed.
Okay.
He didn't want Masaru to have children, basically. He didn't want, in essence, the way Lenore sees it, is Lofear did not want Masaru to procreate his own ambitions.
All right.
He didn't want more young great dragons.
I'm going to come out of this meditative state more confused than when I went in.
Probably. And that's where we'll leave it.
Yeah.
Because we are a little behind. So that's where we're going to cut tonight's episode. And Reggie's getting ready to go off for races. He's going to go do some races. Y'all going to finish out your downtime stuff with wards and various other things that you guys have already rolled for. And then we'll come back next week and see where we go from here.
Yes.
All right.
The Carpenter
Alright.
song.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I'm gonna have to see if he responded.
Oh, yes. I'll have to dig for that. Maybe next week I'll have another article.
Maybe.
I do have a thing that I could write about. Maybe a second thing. I don't know. We'll see. And I mean, Hestaby and Masaru are probably going to make some noise somewhere. That's where we're going to leave it. So, if you have stuck with us all this time, thank you for sticking with us. If you are still watching and you haven't done it yet, subscribe, like, share the video, leave a comment. We greatly appreciate it. All the algorithm stuff. And check out our website, dndaddjokes.com, where you will find where we are going to be at, what conventions we're going to be at, and things of that nature. So you can come say hi, come join a game. We'd love to have you at our table. Is there anything else I need to share?
If you stuck with us, we have solvent.
Weeks off.
Weeks off?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Or
Well,
at
we
least
don't have
weeks
anything.
off of Shadowrun for sure.
Yeah, weeks off of Shadowrun for sure is June 16th and June 23rd.
Third.
16th and 23rd. Me and
'Cause-
you.
Yeah. Chuck and I will be visiting family, traveling on the road, various other things that we are not going to be available to be online.
In short, abandoning us.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay. For 2 weeks, yes, we're abandoning you. I'm sorry. While the cat's away, we will see what the mice do. And I'm not sure if we will be streaming or not. I'm leaving that up to Rhonda and Joe and Senior. If they want to run a little something, try a different system, do a little couple of weeks in D&D or whatever. Leaving that up to them. Because Chuck and I will not be available. So that is the 16th and the 23rd, just so you know, of June. But we will be here next week. So tune in next week. Is there anything else I need to know?
Not that I can think of.
All right. Sounds good. We'll probably have more information about the 16th and the 23rd next week. So stay
Yeah.
tuned. All right. And we'll see
All right.
y'all next week.
Have a great week, folks.